I just want to start by saying nothing is more frustrating than thinking you hit record and getting halfway through a video only to realize you didn't hit record. Hi guys, my name is Brittany and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, it's going to be a story time, and if I get a little mixed up here and there, it's because I sat here thinking I was filming when I really wasn't, so you'll have to excuse that. Anyway, I just want to get into the story, and I just wanted to let you guys know that was going on. So this took place, I want to say, when I was 16 or 17, and I was at a friend's house, and around that time and still today I have insomnia. It's a lot better today. I am not on any medication at all. It just sometimes takes me a little bit longer to fall asleep. Sometimes I'm up until like 1 or 2 before I can go to sleep. But that's no big deal. Back in the day, I was up until like 6 in the morning with trazodone in my system. I took 100 milligram trazodone back then, and even with that I'd be up until 6 in the morning sometimes. So I was at a friend's house, and I was staying over for a couple nights. I was just staying for the weekend. I did that a lot with her. I would be over for like weeks at a time and then come home and then go back a few days later and then just practically live over there during the summers, because that's what you do with your friends. So I was on night 2. I think it was the night before I went home. I'm pretty sure. So if you've been on any kind of sleeping pills and you've run out, and you're not home, or your pharmacy's closed or something, you know exactly that feeling, like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to sleep, not even a little bit, I'm not getting any sleep, and you just think your world is ending. Or at least that's how I was and still am. Like, if I don't get enough sleep, I have panic attacks. Like, not like panic attacks, but like, I get panicky and I get anxiety, and it's not fun. So I just try to get as much sleep as I can when I can, as often as I can. You know what I mean? It was night 2, I'm pretty sure. It could have been night 1, we'll get into that later. But I was out of sleeping pills, and she looks over and she's like, oh hey, I was sent this bottle of melatonin. And if you don't know what melatonin is, it's what your brain creates to help you sleep. Or it's what makes you sleep. It has something to do with your sleep cycle. And I, to this day, still remember seeing like 1 milligram melatonin. So being this person who's on 100 milligram trazodone, I just poured a whole bunch into the palm of my hand, like a little mountain of it, like a mountain of melatonin, like a freaking mountain of melatonin. And I just took it, didn't even count it out, nothing. It was like a heaping mountain of melatonin. 1 milligram. 1 milligram, I thought it said. So, you know, we're laying there waiting for the medicine to kick in, playing around on our phones, and I started to get a little bit tired. So I'm like, here, can you put my phone on the charger? Because the way it was, if I remember correctly, it was a long time ago. It was like her bed was up against a wall, and on her side there was a night table where she had her phone plugged in. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how it was, but either way, I had to give my phone to her for her to put it on the charger. So she did that, and then I fell asleep. And you know, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, melatonin's working, I get sleep tonight. And the next thing I know, I'm being woken up, and she's like, I don't want to mention her name because we don't really talk anymore, so we'll just call her Tiffany. Tiffany is waking me up, and she's like, okay, we need to get ready. My mom says it's time to get ready to take you home. And I could not open my eyes. I could not open my eyes, guys. Like, they would just not open. And I was kind of freaked out by that, but I was like, oh, maybe I'm still really tired, I don't know. So there's that. And then I guess I fell back asleep, because the next thing I know, she's waking me up again. Tiffany's like, you know, come on, Brittany, wake up. It's time to get home. You need to get your clothes on. You need to go home. Get out of my bed. Go home. And this time, I vaguely remember getting out of the bed. I don't really remember that at all, but I guess obviously I did. And at some point I became aware that they were not 1 milligram, they were 100 milligram. So I took a heaping freaking mountain of melatonin, 100 milligram melatonin. Like, it had to have been like 15 to 20 at least. Like, I had a big old fat man hand. Like, it's a freaking mountain of melatonin, you know what I mean? Like, that's really scary. So I don't really know how much time had passed or anything like that. Just the next thing I know, I'm at home and I crawl into bed and I go straight back to sleep. And my mom was really freaked out right now because I told her, I'm like, if I remember right, I mean, the whole time it's like so blurry. I could have been like normal day-to-day life and just so drugged up that I didn't even remember any of it. I don't know, but to my knowledge, I was just sleeping for like 24 hours. Like, obviously I woke up to come home, I woke up to go to the bathroom occasionally, drink some water, but for the most part, for the next 24 hours, I was just sleeping. And I told my mom, I was like, look, I took so many melatonin last night because I was out of sleeping pills and I wanted to sleep, and I thought they were 1 milligram, they turned out to be 100. I took like 20 of them. That's like 2,000 milligrams of melatonin, I'm pretty sure. I suck at math, I'm stupid, whatever. But that is the story. I don't know, like, I just do not know what happened. I'm sure if I talked to her like, hey, you know, remember that time I overdosed on melatonin? Like, what really happened? I'm sure she might recall more details than me, but I am 21 now, and this was when I was 16 or 17, so it's a long time. A long time. So I don't really think she would even remember. I don't remember getting my clothes on. I don't remember packing up. Don't remember getting in the car to go home. I don't remember getting out of the car. I don't really know. So, you know, I guess the moral of the story is just check your labels and make sure you're taking the right dosage, and don't be dumb like me and just, you know, take a handful of them, because it's kind of dangerous. I like could have died, I'm pretty sure. I could have like died. I don't really know. Oh, you have to take this much melatonin to die. I don't really know any of that, but I'm pretty sure I could have died. So that is the story of how I overdosed on sleeping pills one time. Yeah. So if you liked the story, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you think I'm dumb, give it a thumbs up. I agree. I was an idiot. I was young and stupid, you know, the excuse everyone uses, but it's true. I totally misread the label, could have died in my friend's bed. Not ideal, you know. I mean, like, we're not friends anymore, but at the time. So anyway, go ahead and subscribe for more videos, and I will catch up with you guys next time. Bye. I just want to start by saying nothing is more frustrating than thinking you hit record and getting halfway through a video only to realize you didn't hit record. Hi guys, my name is Brittany and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, it's going to be a story time, and if I get a little mixed up here and there, it's because I sat here thinking I was filming when I really wasn't, so you'll have to excuse that. Anyway, I just want to get into the story, and I just wanted to let you guys know that was going on. So this took place, I want to say, when I was 16 or 17, and I was at a friend's house, and around that time and still today I have insomnia. It's a lot better today. I am not on any medication at all. It just